Ike and company break the siege of Delbray Castle and join ranks with the Crimean retainers therein. The army grows to its largest size yet, and, with the addition of the retainers, truly becomes the armed force of its name. In addition, their recent heroic acts finally move the conservative Gallians to dispatch much-needed reinforcements. The long-awaited warriors of Gallia march through the treacherous Marhaut mountain range, a series of jagged peaks that spread across southern Crimea. They then slip through the gaps in the Daein forces and move toward Crimea's army. Gallia rises. This information emboldens Ike, and he marches the army at top speed to join their new allies. Chapter 25: Strange Lands. Leanne, I'm coming in. How are you feeling? Ah, it is good to hear that you are well. Not surprising. It is a beautiful day. Yes, we hawks enjoy the smell of the sea as well. Then you are starting to feel more at home here. Good, good. And how is Lord Loriziah? I had thought his condition might have improved. Well, let's hope for a brighter tomorrow. You can understand what the Herod Princess is saying, can't you, Your Majesty? Yes, well, some of it at least. Oh, you weren't around when Rayson first got here, were you, lots? When he arrived, he was just like this. You'd never know it by how fluently he speaks our modern tongue, would you? Now that you mention it, he does use some funny words when he gets angry. But the letter that just arrived is written in standard script, isn't it? Over these 20 years, he's gained total mastery of... You read the letter, didn't you? No, I just caught a glimpse of it in your hand. That's all. I'm sorry. Your Majesty? You little scamp. Yes, that's right. It's a letter from Rayson. It appears the Crimean army has passed safely through Daein and is on its way to the homeland. Yes, Rayson is fine, but I wonder what happened. He doesn't give details, but he asks Phoenicus to send reinforcements. If Prince Rayson is asking for help, things must be fairly serious. I'd like nothing better than to take wing immediately, but I can't leave Lord Loriziah and Leanne here alone. No, that won't work. Don't try that look on me. There's no way I'm taking you with me. Yeah, that's crazy talk. I suppose it's time to put my plan into action. What is it? Alright, I'm off to Gallia to get things settled. Lot, I want you to watch over Leanne and help her pack. Yes, sir. I don't have any idea what you're trying to say. Maybe I should talk louder. Do you want me to put this in that bag? Got it. In it goes. I'm getting the hang of this. I'm putting it in the bag. What? Is something wrong? What are you over there behind me? What? Someone is behind me? Ah!
If you want your father to be killed, then by all means, keep screaming.
Ah, the prodigal son returns.
I have gained that which you requested.
Show me.
This way.
These Heron Royals all look alike, don't they? Perhaps it proves their bloodline, but it's unsettling how similar they are.
I believe you had one in your possession previously.
Yes, I tried to get her to free the Dark God from the medallion, but all she did was get sick and die. Pah! They're ridiculously frail creatures. I should have just killed her in the first place and saved some time.
Might I suggest this one be treated with more care? Capturing her was not an easy task.
For you, it did take quite a long time, didn't it?
Diverting the sharp eyes of the Hawk King proved to be quite difficult. It required much planning and care.
Ha! Don't tell me it was difficult. I know you. I know you use that arcane powder to travel about at will.
The powder drains my strength. For that reason, I would rather not use it unless absolutely necessary.
You are an enigma, Dark One. Everything you possess is fey and of unknown origin.
The armor I presented to you, do you find it dissatisfactory?
No, it has my approval. My Wyvern Rajan and this armor, which renders any enemy attack impotent, both are well suited to me. They both shine because they are mine, and now the medallion and that Galder as well both belong in my hands.
Will the revival of the Dark God take place soon?
Let me see. The conditions aren't bad, but how long will they continue? Ha! It is no matter. As long as all my chess pieces are on the board, things will work out. Soon, every knee will bow to Ashnard. What is going on? What's happened here? My king. Lots, hold on. I'm so sorry. The princess. Who did this? Who was the craven dastard that did this to you? Knight in black armor. Lots, no! Curse you, Daein. This was evilly done. Well, if you think to play such a game, you'll not find me an easy mark. Ike, I'd like to report the results of our last battle. Welcome back to more Let's Play Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Quite the start of the chapter, huh? We didn't earn any money, we spent a fair bit, but we've still got plenty in the bank. We earned 673 points of combat EXP and 400 points of bonus EXP. Jill was the MVP, go figure, and we gained Jeffrey, Lucia, and Bastion. There were no deaths and no injuries beyond our capabilities to heal. Everyone performed exceedingly well. That is all. By your leave, I will excuse myself. All right, back into the base we go. At this point, it's basically just restock everyone and get ready for admittedly a pretty easy coming map. Now, the nice thing is we recruited Jeffrey, and to be honest, he's not terrible. 18 strength, 17 skill, 19 speed, 21 defense. Not bad. He's not wonderful because he's level 11, but he does have the Paragon skill, which will help him level up throughout the game. So honestly, you could do a lot worse. He'll probably be one of our main units when we have room for him. Otherwise, Bastion, I'm never going to use him, ever. The same with Lucia, basically. I find her pretty useless. Again, we've had Stefan for just about ever, and he has better stats in, I think, pretty much every single regard. Yeah. So, unironically, there is never a reason to ever use Lucia. I just can't see a reason. So, if you happen to like her, my apologies. She's just terrible. Otherwise, let's see here. Everyone else should be pretty much just how we left them. And then I don't think we gained any units, or well, any items on our units that particularly matter, at least to use in this menu. We did, however, gain the Savior ability scroll and the Nihil ability scroll. I love both of these. They are very good. So you're going to want to make sure to give them to someone who actually cares. Otherwise, let's see. Ike, what fun weapons do we have to give you? Well, just a bunch of silver swords, really. I guess I could give you the silver blade. Could be fun. And then, Marcia, you're doing pretty good, though you don't have a way to fight at range. I would like for you to have that. Maybe let's ditch the steel lance, and let's see, give you at least a javelin, or heck, maybe even a spear. I'll go for a javelin just for now. Kieran, you two are looking not phenomenal, so maybe we'll give you, let's see, do we have any hand axes? Well, we have a silver axe we can give you, that'll work. And then honestly, I might just leave him with this. And let's see, Mist, you're doing pretty good. Still working on those sword levels and the staff levels, but we're getting there. Oscar is doing really well, though that Killer Lance is a bit sad, admittedly. So honestly, let's get rid of that. And he's still trying to work up to use the Silver Axe. So at this point, I'm kind of thinking let's give him something ridiculously heavy, like the hammer. Sure. And then let's see. Astrid is doing fine. Makalov is doing really well. Tanith, you could use something. I don't know what at this point. Maybe a silver sword? Not a bad idea. And, I mean, otherwise, I don't think I need you to have a Laguz Slayer. So why don't we give you... just because your strength is lower, I'm going to give you the spear. And then Soren, you're doing very good. Har is still looking pretty phenomenal. Lucia, we do not care. Jeffrey, I'm actually going to plan on using him just because, again, he's not bad. Otherwise, let's see. He's interesting because he actually can use bows. So let's give him the killer bow. And then let's see. Brave Lance, let's give him a nice silver lance. I mean, honestly, he's looking pretty good already. I like it. And everyone should be doing very good. Now, oops, something I want to do. Let's go to the shop and sell a bunch of just our garbage. I mean, seriously, we have so much stuff at this point that just is broken and destroyed, and we just do not need to keep a hold of it. So let's see here. One of the big ones, both the killer lances, we just really don't need these. I'll probably give Jill something else. Maybe I'll forge her something. Not too sure yet. The Boyd axe, we can say goodbye. Otherwise, where are those hand axes that were broken? Yeah, we really do not need these anymore. Goodbye. I could give another tomahawk to someone. That's probably a good idea. But otherwise, those are pretty much the biggest things. We really don't need the old fire tome or the old thunder tome. We'll just never use them. And And then that should pretty much be good. We could sell one of the Lagoose guards. I just never use it. But for now, that should be fine. Otherwise, armory. What do you got? Silver swords, hand axes, a steel blade. Bit weird. I'm honestly gonna buy another hand axe or two. And then I don't think anyone I care about having this can use it. I might just give it to Jill, just to fill up her slots, so that way she has another way to counter when her tomahawk runs out. And then otherwise, let's forge us a weapon. What kind of weapon do we want? I mean, the real answer is make silver weapons, because they're just so darn powerful. Let's make another silver axe. And I'm thinking maybe we'll give this one to, I could see Kieran or someone else who could use it. So let's call it, how about something real simple? This is the cleaver. I mean, hey, I figured it'll cut nice. So, you know what? Let's make it a nice bright white. Sure, I don't know who will get this, but someone. After all, it'll be very useful. Nothing really in the shop I care about. So let's take a look here. Who would like our cleaver? Admittedly, Kieran could use it instead of Knightly Vow, but I kind of want him to finish that up. Oscar, can you use it? No, not even close. Not the worst thing in the world, but not great. Makalov, he's way far off from using it, so I'm not too worried about him. Admittedly, Har, you're at a B, so maybe you could get this eventually? Joffrey can't, or Jeffrey, my goodness. There I go, reading the name like it's some other character. No, it's Jeffrey. Again, that'll always mess me up, because when I see this spelling of the name, I don't think Jeffrey, I think Joffrey, because it has the O in it. Whereas normally, Jeffrey is, with a J. Still, oh, Fire Emblem, how we love your odd pronunciations of names. Astrid, how are you doing on axes? Yeah, D, not very good. Now, one thing I haven't really mentioned about Paragon, because it's not honestly a big issue, with Paragon, it makes it so that your weapon levels take longer to gain. So, it's not really a big issue, but it is something you should, keep in mind. Also, let's get rid of the normal silver axe and just give Kieran cleaver. I think that'll be a good idea. And then honestly, I could give him a tomahawk, but I think what I should actually do is let's buy another hand axe and let's also give that to him. Just so that way we have it for later. I say later, I'm going to give it to him right now, but I'm probably going to leave behind the pole axe for the hand axe. Sounds good to me. All right. Otherwise, skills. Now, rescue, that's probably going to Marcia. Savior. I love this skill for her just because it makes her the designated unit carrier. I really like it. Otherwise, for Nihil, I mean, it's a good skill, but the issue is not a lot of units can actually carry it because they require so much investment. So, I mean, maybe once Astrid gets rid of Paragon, we could give her Nihil? I mean, again, really, she just has so much going on that she just can't even equip it. I could see getting rid of, Guard and Wrath on Jill, but I really like those on her, so I don't think that'll ever be the case. Tanith's Reinforce is not my favorite. We could get rid of that, but again, I'm not really using her that much. Otherwise, how much EXP do we have? 1,010, not bad. Let's see, any supports I care about? Probably not, but it is worth checking. Ooh, Jill and Har. That's not a bad idea. Otherwise, ooh, Astrid and Makalov. All right, let's get to it. Captain Har, where are you? Captain Har?
Huh? What? Oh, Jill. Simmer down, Jill. Can't you see I'm sleeping?
And do you need to shout my name like that? You're louder than a meat skewer salesman in a crowded market.
Maybe you should try responding when I call you.
I'll do that as soon as you stop calling me Captain.
How should I address you then?
Whatever works for you.
Sir Har, maybe?
Do I look like a knight to you?
All right, Mr. Har.
That doesn't sound right at all.
Fine, just Har then.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Sorry, I can't address my superior like that. I'll just call you Mr. Har.
Well, I can live with that. Now, let me get back to my nap. Kind of a funny conversation. It really shows the dynamic of who Har is. He's just a real relaxed guy who just wants to nap. Can't say I blame him. Otherwise, Makalov and Astrid. Oh boy, let's see how this goes. Hey, Astrid.
Hello, Makalov.
Yeah, look, let me give this back to you.
Was there something wrong with my pendant?
No, not at all. That big gem alone could have fetched 5,000 gold, easy.
Then why are you giving it back? Aren't you desperately in need?
Well, it's like this. Just as I was walking into the pawn shop, guess who I see? My stupid sister. She demanded to know where I got it. She got all angry and started yelling at me. Again, she thought I stole it.
But I gave it to you, Makalov.
Of course, and I told her that. But then she started crying and stuff, said that I ripped you off and I was a big swindler. So I thought I should give it back before she hits me on the head with her big lance again.
I see.
You're quite lucky, you know? You can give away an expensive pendant like other people give away a sandwich. My sister doesn't even have a cheap necklace, much less a huge whopper like that. The goddess is so unjust. She only favors the aristocracy.
I'm sorry.
Hey, I wasn't asking for you to apologize.
My pendant was really worth that much. I only wore it because my beloved grandmother gave it to me when I was just a girl. I had no idea.
Whoa, it's a memento? Why the heck did you give me something so important?
That pendant is just an object. Memories of my grandmother always remain in my heart, even if I let the pendant go. I suppose I thought it would do more good if I gave it to someone in need.
You're so good. Look, I'm really sorry. I'm just a crook. I tried to bum some money off you so I could go gambling. Astrid, I'm a dirty, flea-ridden cur. I'm nothing more than a wet sack of trash. Please forgive me.
Oh, Makalov, I'm not upset.
You're more forgiving than the goddess herself.
Oh, that's nonsense.
I'm serious. You're practically a blinding beacon of moral greatness.
Please, stop teasing me. When a fine gentleman like you stares at me like that, oh, it makes me so... I'm so embarrassed.
Huh? A fine gentleman? Me?
Oh no, I can't believe I said that. Excuse me, I've got to go.
What was that all about? When you're raised like she was, I bet you don't even learn to like men. Huh. You know, Makalov, you're a little dense there, brother. I mean, I guess at least he did eventually come around and feel bad about, swindling someone. So, if nothing else, at least Astrid helps him realize that, yeah, you really are kind of a terrible person, brother. Still, let's see what you and Har have to talk about. This ought to be interesting. What? Huh? What's with you, man?
Oh no, stay away.
What's the matter with you?
Help! Somebody help me!
Did he think I was a Daein soldier? Well, whatever. Back to sleep. That's about what I expected. So, alright. Otherwise, I mean, Lucia and Bastion do have some conversations they could do. I'm just not interested. Interestingly, Bastion has conversations with Volk and Makalov of all people. I have no idea what these would entail, but I'm assuming they'd be interesting. Interestingly, Jeffrey has a conversation with Khalil of all people? I have no idea what that would go like, but because I'm not using Khalil, sorry Jeffrey, you're never gonna really get to talk to her. I mean, otherwise, that should be about it, so looks good to me. Now, what info do we have? A whole bunch it seems. Let's start with the boy.
Excuse me, mister. Are you guys gonna go into these mountains? There are lots of soldiers wearing black up there. Those guys, they killed my papa and burned our village. That's why we went to the mountains in the first place. You're gonna go up there and take care of them, aren't you? Gonna make them pay? Please, mister, say that you are. My mom and my sister and me don't have anywhere else to go, and I want to go back to the cabin my papa built. I understand. We're going to take care of those guys. You just stay here a bit longer, alright? Yay, go give them heck, mister. Oh, wait. I heard those guys talking about something too. They said if anyone comes up the mountain single file, they'd get them all at once. It was something like that anyway. Really? That's a lot of help. Thanks. Good luck, mister. Kill them all. Do it for my papa.
Well, thanks for the gung-ho attitude, kid, but what he's telling you there is they've set up some sort of trap that will punish you if you march single file. So, be careful. Otherwise, Bastion, what do you have to say?
Excuse me, do you have a moment?
Forsooth, what ho! My eyes behold Sir Ike. Pray tell, what would you ask of me, good sir?
Well, I just wanted to chat. I try to speak with all the members of the army when I have a minute.
I see. A fine idea that is, good sir. Some generals hope their soldiers all to be aloof and ready always for the fight. If all goes well, sweet happiness abounds, but if the tides do turn, then anger grows. One wonders if he can lead men at all. I, too, am often plagued by such grim thoughts.
Yeah, listen,
Yet you walk out amongst your men-at-arms, spin tales, tell jokes, and lend a willing ear. Huzzah, dear sir, huzzah until the end. In truth, I did much fear your name at first. I swore to find the mettle of the man, and studied you with cautious, steady eye. I thought to find yourself a brutish rogue, a villain crafty in his fiendish plans, with status and great wealth his only goals. Had such been your own ethic in deceit, I would have taken measures sure and swift to see your person vanished in the night. Yet lo, what do I find before mine eyes? A man so noble, true, and without peer, as would beset the moon herself with lust. General?
What? Huh? Sorry about that. Must have dozed off. What were you saying? Something about the moon or something?
Commander, you are tired and unaware of how your body doth cry out for rest. If it would please you, I was of a mind to partake in a sweet and soothing draught, a beverage warm and pleasant to the lips.
If you're offering me a cup of tea in your tent, I'll accept. That is what you're offering, right? Oh, and I apologize in advance if I fall asleep again. I'm really tired.
Your words do make my ears alive with joy. I shall regale you with a tale or two, and poems to ease the savage toll of war. Right. Thanks, Bastion. You're, quite the character. It's great to have you along, but man, am I never gonna use you. And, speaking of quite the character, man, what's this about?
Hey there, little man. I've got serious business with the general of this army. Take a message, will you?
And you would be?
The name's Largo, and I'm a world-class berserker.
World-class berserker? That's a rather dubious title.
What's this? You doubting my strength? I can pin a tiger with my bare hands. That's not just hot air either.
Dubious.
You think I'm fooling with you? Have your general hire me and then see for yourself. You can decide how much I'm worth after you see me in action. But let me tell you, if the gold's not good enough, I'm gone.
Huh? All of this sounds vaguely familiar, but at least you're confident.
Like I said, world-class berserker. Here, watch me bend this lance.
So, well, more units is never a bad thing, so sure, come along.
All right, you're in.
Yes, so, how about taking me to meet the general?
I'm the general.
What? That's good. You're a funny little guy. So, seriously, where's the general's tent? Must be that big one there.
Largo?
Hey, I thought I'd find you here, Khalil. You're looking hot. Almost as hot as me.
Did you come looking for little old me? Oh, how sad for you. My contract with this army isn't up for quite some time.
Yeah, I thought you'd say that. That's why I'm joining up too.
What? Are you really going to hire Largo, General Ike? That's the plan.
Huh? This little guy really is the general? Don't I look like the biggest fool around? And I mean big. Ugh. Sorry if I offended you, little guy.
Oh, he's such a clown, but you made a good hire. After all, he's a world-class berserker. Yeah, I heard. He pinned a tiger with his bare hands. Two of them, actually, at the same time.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Definitely dubious.
Well, thank you, Largo. So, now that you've had that conversation, you have Largo. And like he says, he really is a world-class berserker. He's level 7, 7 movement, 20 speed, 21 strength, 21 skill. He's only got 10 defense, but he comes with a silver axe and a short axe. He doesn't have any skills, and frankly, he's a phenomenal blank slate. If you haven't been using Boyd, he's honestly a really great replacement for him, which is kind of why I don't feel bad having stopped using Boyd. I mean, look, all the experience that Boyd could have gained instead went to other units. And I mean, sure, Boyd did have better defense, but by the time he would have hit those levels, he would not have had the skill or speed or probably even strength. So, sorry, Boyd, you've been completely outclassed by Largo. Admittedly, I really don't use him much, but there's a certain map he is useful on, so keep him in mind. Otherwise, now that that's all done, let's save the game and maybe get some levels, huh? I think I saw a couple people who were pretty close, like Tanith and Marcia, I think. So let's see here. Ike, you're doing absolutely fine. Marcia, here, have some EXP. Hopefully getting some HP, strength, and defense? That'd be ideal. 1 point of luck. Well, it's reset time. I'll see you in a moment. Magic, defense, and res. not the level I would have expected for you, Marcia, but honestly, it could have been worse. Frankly, I'm more concerned with her getting physical defense than I am really anything else, so honestly, I'll take a level like that. Otherwise, let's see here. Kieran, you're kinda close to a level. Same with, Oscar. But let's take a look around first. Tanith, I think I will be giving you a level, and honestly, I really want to make sure you gain HP, strength, skill, and defense. These are all kind of necessary if we plan on continuing to use you. This might take a couple resets. So, fingers crossed. Skill and speed. Everything I don't need you to gain. Well, I'm going to be back when we actually get the level we pretty much need with her. So, be right back. Well, I'm going to be honest. That's pretty much as good of a level as I think I'm going to get for her. For whatever reason, Tanith, I swear, avoids strength and defense like they're the plague. So at least getting HP, strength, and skill, that's not terrible. She'll get by with her subpar defense. Still, it's at least better than Largo, so I can't really complain now, can I? Otherwise, I don't think there's really anyone else I care to level up. So maybe we will throw a level to Kieran and Oscar. Could be a good idea. Let's save the game and, I guess, prepare to give them some EXP. Beautiful. Kieran, I guess you're up first to bat. Hopefully you gain some defense. That's, again, kind of the biggest thing I care about. Everything else is nice, but, well, strength, skill, and res. Honestly, you know what? I'll let you keep it. It's not a bad level. Especially compared to some of the 0 levels you've gained. Again, I would like you to gain some more defense, but you're not exactly doing terrible. Oscar, admittedly, you can kind of gain anything and I'll be happy with it. You've been doing phenomenal. I'm not too worried. HP, magic, skill, and defense. Honestly, not bad. Especially seeing as he's using the Flame Lance. That's actually a really good level. So, sure, we'll take it. I'll save the game one final time. Then, let's begin the chapter.
Ranulph, whereabouts is the Gallian army encamped?
Just over those mountains.
So, we're finally going to join forces. Reports say that King Ashnard is gathering his forces in the capital. The time to work together is certainly upon us.
Ike, there's an enemy ambush waiting for us on that mountain.
If we go around the mountain and avoid it, how much time will we lose?
A couple of days, at least.
In that case, we've no choice but to go through them, right?
Agreed.
Wait a second. Isn't this where there's usually some sort of discussion? Hello?
The enemy approaches, sir. Listen up, men. Let them get as close as possible before pushing the rocks over the cliff. We must not let Crimea join forces with those subhumans.
So, yeah. Welcome to Marhout Range. The whole gimmick here is they're gonna push comically large rocks at us.
Commander, the foes are encamped on top of the rise. I wonder what sort of trap they have this time. Those boulders didn't get up there all by themselves. Are they seriously going to roll them down on us?
At first glance, it seems a simplistic trap, but these narrow paths make avoiding the rocks impossible. I think they may be surprisingly effective.
So, we run up the mountain as quickly as possible and smash the enemy, Commander.
Right?
Right. How did you... I know, genius.
Actually, that is the best plan. Try to avoid the boulders and reach the top as quickly as possible. Once there, defeat the general.
Right. Move out.
So yeah, very simple map. Now, first things first, Lucia, please leave my party forever. I really do not want you here. Now, otherwise, you could bring Jeffrey. Not a bad idea. But this is a map where, honestly, I really like having Racing back. So I think for now, we're gonna bring Racing. Admittedly, Har is another really good candidate for leaving behind just because he is such a ridiculously high level. But I mean, at that same point, so is Jill. And we're certainly not leaving her behind. Now, notably, anyone who is cavalry, I believe armored will be slowed down on this map. So it's kind of brutal. Otherwise, the other big thing you gotta look out for are ballisticians. Yep, they're on this map too. Also, there's a whole bunch of Lagoos on this map, so you gotta be a little careful of that. Notably, the general here uses a bolt axe, which is the magic axe of the game. It's his only weapon, and he has resolve, which makes him incredibly hard to take out if you don't do it in one go. This dude means business. Seriously, he's probably one of the hardest people we're gonna fight. So, watch out. This map is surprisingly tough, and honestly, if you didn't give all of your units anti-Lagoos weapons, this would be the map to do it. So, honestly, with Kieran, rather than give him the Killer Axe, let's give him the Lagoos Axe. And then, I don't think there's any other Lagoos weapons I'm not using currently. I guess the Lagoos Slayer. So let's see, who else can use swords? Makalov? Looks like you're going to be ditching the Killing Edge and taking the Lagoos Slayer. Beautiful. Otherwise, that should be good. Let's reposition our units. Now, the big thing to notice, any unit who is in line with these stones will be hit by them, so you need to be careful. This makes this map a little tricky, and you really got to be careful with units like, say, Racing. Alright, so now that we've shown off the map, let's start moving people around. If I can figure out my menus, there we go. Otherwise, for the purposes of getting people up, I like to send all the flyers to the right, while I have units like Ike and the rest take the left-hand path. Now, going up the right is a little dangerous just because of the steel bow, but I find this guy doesn't have as much range as, say, like this guy with the long bow, or even this dude. So I like to head up this way, just because the flyers have a much easier time getting in here. That's my personal strategy. Otherwise, the Lagoos really aren't all that scary. Neither are most of the normal soldiers. So I don't really worry much other than the bosses. Notably, you'll get a Purge Tome if you get up there in time, but it's nothing we'll ever be able to use, so I don't worry about it. I want to say this is the guy with it, so you do got to be a little careful of him. But, I mean, otherwise, it should be fine. I'm not too worried. Now, hopefully, I don't eat my words immediately and get, say, Jill killed instantly, but, well, we'll see what happens. Alright, so, first things first with the map. I like to just beeline Jill all the way up as quick as I can. And honestly, I think that's what we're going to do. Now, you gotta be a little careful because this guy with the Purge Tome is a little scary, but he's not that bad. Now, one big thing to mention. Some of these boulders, like these ones right here, just go straight down. Other ones, like the ones up here, will follow this path down. So you gotta be careful about that. Still, let's see, where can we get Racing? Right there? Alright, let's move Jill. Yeah, that should be fine. Actually, you know what? Here's a better idea. What is the boss's range? Let's draw him to us, why don't we? Let's see, you can get that. Oh, she can just straight up be in the range. Well, let's let her. Let's say, actually, let's put her right here. Keep the, get the tomahawk equipped, and that should be good. Now, one big thing is that because almost every single one of our units is mounted, they're gonna struggle on this map. So, namely just because their speed is reduced by a ton. So, unless they're flying, or I believe just infantry, they're gonna really not have a great time. So, it shouldn't be a huge issue, just keep it in mind. Also, nice crit, Ike. Goodness. Then let's look here. So I want one person here to tank this boulder. So that'll be Astrid. Should be fine. And then I want one person over here to tank this boulder. That'll be Makalov. We'll cook the Laguz Slayer just in case. And then let's see. I believe these all roll down in a kind of weird, like, windy path like this. So, how do I want to do this? Also, this guy has a bow, so we need to be a little careful. You know what? Let's use Racin. Because if we put Racin right here, he should be able to champ Makalov and be safe, while also, getting into range of the bow guy, which would be really good. Because if he can take out the bow guy, he can help our flyers get up there. I want to say, too, although these guys have bows, I want to say these are stones. They're not even ballistas. So because of that, we actually don't even have to worry about sending our flyers this way, except for the few bow units that are here. So let's send Makalov pretty much just as far up as we can. Have him equip the hand axe. It's not perfect, but it'll do. And then, let's see. Do you have a longbow? No, you do not. Okay, beautiful. Let's put basically just everyone else over here. I guess we'll keep the Laguz spear on him, sure. Or Laguz lance. And then, honestly, this is probably a really good map for Tanith's reinforcements. So let's do it. And Marcia, you can join them. Should be good. And then otherwise, I'm going to try to keep people in this middle bit here, just so that way they're not taking the boulder damage. We'll equip Frank, have Mist follow up behind, keep Frost equipped. Kieran, I guess stay behind. And Soren, I really don't trust you to fight a Laguz, so we're just going to put you right there. Should be fine. I don't know where the partners are going to go, but my hope is that they draw some of the enemy fire and take some of the boulders. That would be really nice. Now, I want to say the boulders do about 10 damage, and for reference, they can, in fact, kill your units. I figured that out on a practice run, because I didn't actually know. So I set something up just to see if they could, and yeah, they sure can.
So you're Scheherim's daughter. You may ride a wyvern like your father, but you know nothing of a true knight's faithfulness.
Well, while that may be true, she knows how to lay down the law. Awesome damage. She should be able to kill him next turn, no problem. Now, you gotta be careful, because I believe he has the Resolve skill. I don't know if I showed that off, but I'll check it in just a minute. Basically, all it does is it just increases your speed, skill, and I believe strength by some amount when you get below, I believe, half HP. It's a pretty good skill, so you gotta be a little careful. Now, notably, their boulders can hit their own units. So, it's kind of funny. I find so long as you're being careful, this map really isn't that bad. Also, oopsies, sorry, Racing. He'll be fine, though, don't worry. And otherwise, here come the other boulders. And I want to say, if you kill all the units up there and there are still boulders, I believe in order for them to use them, they just have to use the push command. So long as there's no one up there to actually push them, they're not really that dangerous. Ooh, this is good. The reinforcements are pulling the Laguz, very useful. That means we'll be able to deal with them with Soren and everyone else who's stuck down there, very nice. Ike is basically just going to march up there as quick as he can just to start laying down the law. And I mean, everyone else should pretty much be absolutely fine. Again, so long as you're making sure they're not getting hit by multiple boulders, there's really not much to worry about. That's why I like to get rid of as many boulders as quickly as possible, taking the damage now, healing it up as I go, and then just playing it safe. Hello, Mr. Axeman. Nice miss. Decent hits. Ooh, Ike, you're actually getting pretty close to a level there. Not bad. Aha! The whole reason we set Makalov up how we did. Vantage. I like it. No adept, but still, Vantage is nice. Awesome miss. Again, no adept, but hey, that's fine. He at least will be able to kill him next turn, which is what I care about. The goose, another bow guy. Are you going to heal him? Oh, that's annoying. I mean, I guess it could be worse. We at least drew him near, so sure. All right, then. Ike. I guess take out this dude. Sure, why not? May as well have you do something with your turn. Some good damage. Huh, I'm a little surprised the Elf Thunder actually hit, but you know what? Props to that guy. And otherwise, I mean, Ike should pretty much just be fine to basically rush. He has so much health that I am not worried. Otherwise, I'm going to direct the flyers just to go basically right in front of these boulders. Move out for the target area. Because again, they're bait. I do not care if they live or die. Otherwise, Jill should be able to take out the boss with conviction. Shouldn't be an issue. Also, too, he has the bolt axe, which,
Gather as many fools as you like. Your weakness cannot survive. Not one on this earth can withstand the might of our king. Gah!
well, good night. We'll take your bolt axe. Ooh, and Jill will take a level. Very nice. Strength, speed, defense. Everything a growing girl wants. Get the bolt axe. Very nice. It's not very good for Jill, but honestly, I find Har's pretty good with it. So I'm going to put her right about here. Just so long as you keep her off these paths, she is not in danger of being hit by the boulders. That's the biggest thing you got to be careful of. Soren, let's see. I don't have any fire tomes, so you're not really going to do a lot of damage to the Lagoos. But there is the chance you could hit an adept. So, I mean, I'm just going to move them up pretty much as far as I can. Actually, hold up. Real quick. I just want to make sure he's not in range of the flying Lagoos. That would not be good. Alright, should be fine. If he hits an adept, he'll kill him. If not, oh well. No adept. No problem. Should be fine. Beautiful. And then honestly, let's see. We have a whole bunch of things going on right now. Makalov, if you could, yeah, take out the Lagoos. That's a good idea. Just because you have the Lagoos Slayer. Awesome. And then I imagine the rest of them will pretty much just kill everyone right there pretty easily. You're a stone, so again, I really don't have to worry about your range. And then Har, let's have you go right here. And let's see, I guess the Brave Axe on the Priest. He'll just hit him once, so not a biggie, but still, maybe a little overkill. Still, we like to see Har in action, so may as well. Technically, too, really, I should have Har go for the Lagoos just so he gains more EXP, but it's not a big deal. Perfect. I'm going to have him move there. And then Tanith, can you kill the bow guy? That would be very nice if you can. Looks like you barely cannot, which is a shame. Maybe the axe dude? That would be fine, too. Yes, she can, by 1 point. Turns out that strength level we got her was actually very useful. Very good. Nice. I like it. Get her some decent EXP. And then, let's see. Yep, she should be fine if we put her here. Marcia, if you can beat up this bowman with Deserter, looks good. And I mean, at this point, we've pretty much gotten rid of the hardest things already. Having killed the boss and gotten rid of the initial boulders. So the rest of the map shouldn't be that bad. And you do want to be a little careful still, because there are some dangerous things around. But overall, I mean, it's not that bad. Mist, you can't even take him out by like 2. That is a shame. Kieran, if you can take out this Laguz... Oh, you barely can't, and man, your accuracy is abysmal. Eesh, okay. Astrid, you can take out this one, so sure. Let's do it. And honestly, this will be good too for Mist, because she can spend some turns getting some healing experience, so that'll be good. Very nice. And let's see, Kieran... Oh, that hand axe damage is just pitiful. I guess, Cleaver? Well, the accuracy's better, so sure, why not? I know I just mentioned getting Mist. Oh, hey. Well, Kieran's getting a crit, so never mind. I was going to say, I know I just mentioned her getting healing EXP, but I was going to say maybe she could finish him off. No, Kieran will just crit, solve it. Beautiful. And Mist, let's have you mend Astrid. And then Rayson, I think I'll have you maybe chant her from like there. Just because I really, yeah, I don't want that guy hitting him. And then there should be, yep, no boulders in the way. So should be good. There we go. There's a good chance Soren's going to take some damage from the boulder, but I'm not too worried. Speaking of not being worried, Rayson gains a level. Very nice. Speed and res, sure. Your levels really don't matter to me, so not a biggie. Actually, can't heal anyone right here, so, I guess I can heal Ike. Sure, why not? May as well get some extra healing. Is it wasteful? Yeah, pretty much, but, whatever. Should be fine. Good. Let's see and hope I placed people correctly. I think I did, but sometimes you never know. Good, good, good. The rock launcher is going for the Holy Guard. I am A-okay with that. Ah, he's going for him with the Purge Tome, too. That's very nice. Alright, throw your boulder. Yeah, we know. 1 whole damage. 1 whole damage. I'm terrified. Still, not that big a deal. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Well, the first of the reinforcements is down. Not a big deal. After all, they're here to literally be bait, so I'm okay with it. Now let's see, will that hit Ike or is that going to go straight down? I don't know. My guess is it'll follow the path, but maybe not. Nope, it goes straight down. All right. Also, second Holy Guard down. Not a big deal, but still. It's at least another boulder I don't have to worry about, so I like it. This will probably, hit Ike. Not a biggie. We just healed him. And I mean, just like that, most of the boulders are dealt with. There's, 4 left? So I'm not really worried. I assume Jill will get up there and start just tearing through them, so should be fine. Jill just dealing out some punishment. Honestly, this isn't a bad map to get her in Wrath range. So maybe we'll try that. That could be cool. All right. I should have realized he was going to go for the Holy Guard. I mean, it makes sense, but, well, I just didn't want it to be true. Wow, they're actually holding their own really well. Unfortunately for them, I'm just going to let Ike steal that kill, because, frankly, I would much rather have Ike get the EXP for that. He should be able to kill him. It'll be a little close, but shouldn't be bad. Oh, yeah, if he hits an Aether, or if he misses the Aether, well, this just in. Aether can miss. I feel like I knew that, but it never happens, so kind of rare. Otherwise, Ike gains a level, gains strength and speed, a little bit of magic too. I like it. Then we'll just have him keep marching up. I'm seriously not worried about him. These guys have some ranged attacks, but, I mean, they really can't do much damage, so, again, Ike should be just fine. And then, let's see, I really can't get people up there that fast, so this is going to be a little slow going, unfortunately. I could have, Marcia or Tanith come over and kill this boulder guy. That could be a good idea. Yeah, I'll think about it. Har, you could go for the bowman, but then you'll be fighting the guy with the spear versus a bow. It's not great odds. It really isn't. I could have Jill do it. It's not a bad idea. Or I could just have Jill come up here and start killing people. I like that idea. Now, what are the odds, right? What are the odds that all these dudes have bows and hand axes and javelins, right? Let's equip her with the hand axe. Let her take it from there. Go. And I think I kind of want to put her, like one space to the right. She's going to be fighting a lot of dudes, but she should be fine. Again, it looks like it's a lot, but it really isn't. I could heal Ike or the Holy Guard. Honestly, that might be kind of funny. Could be worth it too, actually, weirdly enough. Soren, I'll let you go here and heal Oscar. May as well. After all, you're really not doing anything else with your turn. Very nice. Oscar will keep you moving. Rayson, I gotta be careful with you just because I don't want you in range of this dude. Tanith. I took out this guy. So she won't be in danger if I throw her here. At least she shouldn't be. Because what? You have a silver sword, can't reach her. You have a steel lance, can't reach her. Yeah, she should be fine. Alright, let's throw her over here. Just so that way I'm not putting Rayson in danger. Because I really don't want to even risk it. Should be fine. Again, that one level of strength really making a difference. Very nice. Then we'll just move her back over here. Mist. I mean, I guess you could physic someone. I guess may as well physic Ike. Sure. Just in case. It might make a difference. You never know. What are the odds? Someone scores a random crit and kills him, you know. That boulder, I don't think it'll hit anyone. So let's use Rayson to get, say, Kieran up a little further. And I mean, really, it's just deal with the right and basically clean up. It's not a very complicated map if you're, you know, paying attention. Marcia, you could also try to fight this dude. I really don't like the odds still, but it could be worth it. I could have Har. I really could have him go for it. The scary thing, though, is that if he gets crit, on the off chance that that happens, that could be really bad. Though he does have guard. You know what? Let's go for it. Har's got guard. If he hits him and it applies, he won't get hit. Didn't happen. Alright, he just takes a normal hit. That is fine. Oh, he hits guard on the second one. Of course. Beggars can't be choosers. Still, it worked out in our favor, even though it was a little risky. Marcia, I will have you go for this guy. Just use Deserter, sure. I probably could have fought him at range and killed him, but hindsight's 20/20. Nice Lagoose Slayer. Shame that you'll never hit anyone with it. I think he drops that too. Yes, he does. Alright, nice. And then, I mean, really, I'll just send Marcia up. Nothing else for her to do. Alright, let's see if I messed up. There's a chance. Because again, this is going to be a lot of guys coming at Jill. Oh, that purge is not fun. That was the big thing I didn't want happening. I was really hoping he was going to go for the Pegasus Knight, but he didn't. So, that's not fun. Ooh, Ike, the misses. I'm not liking it. Still, because that purge happened, Jill is in Wrath range. So, she's going to make something happen. Let's see if she can hold out. This is going to be close. Now, granted, she does have a million defense, but I'm sure some of these guys can actually do some damage. So, it might be a lot closer than I like. Holy Guard, doing Holy Guard things. If they die, they die. I'm not really worried about it. Now, I'm hoping Ike can get up to that priest. Oh, wow, she actually killed someone. Good job, Holy Guard. But I'm hoping Ike can get up to that spellcaster and take him out, just so that way Jill can be a little safer. Ooh, that's not fun. She's at 8. I don't like it. I know there's still some Lagoos up there, so it's gonna be real close. What, a sword master? I don't think you can even damage her. Nope. Awesome. Again, we're really risking it. We are really risking it. Come on, Jill. Uh-oh, axe guy. That's not good. Lagoo's axe. Uh-oh. Ooh, good miss. There's the wrath. I like it. I mean, she's holding her own. It's gonna be scary and close, but she's holding her own. It's a level. HP, strength, magic, skill, basically a full level. If she survives this, she just got one of the best levels in the game. Oh man, come on, Jill. Awesome miss. Sucks you missed, but hey, you're living. Ooh, this is scary. Also, he pushed the boulder? Why? I mean, I guess. Alright, the Holy Guard dies. That's fine. Oh, Jill, you still got so many fights to go through. This is scary. Alright, awesome miss. Alright. Honestly, her missing so much, because the hand axe has poor accuracy, is a boon, because that means that's one less spot someone else can attack her from. Good miss. Wrath crit. I mean, she's doing good. I have high hopes. I'm thinking she can do it. I think Jill's going to prove why she's my favorite. Now, this is scary, because he's a big one. Ooh, good miss. We're getting so lucky. Jill doing some good damage. Not killing him, but she's living. Going for Ike with your ranged attack. Annoying, but not a big deal. Uh-huh, nice miss. Is Jill gonna have to fight more? I'm thinking so. Oh boy. This is scary. Ooh, good miss. Come on, Jill. There's that wrath crit. I love it. Woo! This is exciting. She is doing really well, though. Like, I can't fault her. Girl's doing what she's been born to do. Hello, Mr. Steelance Wyvern Rider. Ike will promptly take you out. Beautiful. A whole 3 EXP. Oh, boy. Alright, she lived. As improbable as it seemed, Jill in fact survived. Round of applause for her. I tell ya, she toughed that out. Har, just spear this guy. I should have done it at range, but whatever. Oh, the miss. The miss. Misses left, right, and center. What's happening? Oh, I tell you. Honestly, you can just stay there. You'll be fine. Ike. Oh, really? He's in the way? Oh, my goodness. Tanith, can you please take out... Oh, my God. You can't even kill him. Unlucky. Okay, well... Mist. Can you heal anyone that matters? No. Okay, well... Farcia, can you take out the dude? No, but you and Tanith can. What a strange set of circumstances we are currently in. Because again, I want Ike to kill that priest, otherwise Jill will die. Alright, fine. Oh, Tanith. There you go. She's gonna have to fight the Wyvern Rider probably, but I'm not too worried. Good. Also, that should be some good EXP. That looks like a halberdier. Yeah. Not bad. I guess let's put her, I don't know, do you have a bow or anything? No. Alright, just put her there, sure. Ike, please take out this gosh darn mage. I don't even know if I want to risk this. I might just have him use Ragnarok. No, let's just use the Silver Blade. Let's be responsible. So long as he doesn't miss both attacks, which he didn't, we're good. Alright, not bad. Little dicey, yes. But Jill is alive. We got Purge, hooray, we'll never use it. Now this does make me curious. Yeah, 7 damage, 1 damage, yeah, she should have died. Jill absolutely should have died. That is horrifying. That is actually horrifying. So let's have her move down here. Or more like here, I guess. And then let's have her, honestly, just keep the hand axe equipped. And I'm going to have her chug a vulnerary. She should be safe. Ooh, that was a lot further from comfort than I would have liked. Actually missed. Hold up. You can hit Jill. All right, do it. I figured the vulnerary just for safety, but this makes me feel a whole lot better. Also get missed a fair bit of EXP. Racing, I guess chant mist and let her move up. Sure. Then I think next turn we'll finish the map. Bit of a scary map, admittedly, but we handled it. Ooh, I really don't want Soren to fight that, so let's do that. Oh, I should have had him heal Racing. Oh well, it'll be fine. My apologies, Soren, I'm playing the game poorly. It happens. Everyone goes for Marcia, is my guess. Good miss. Marcia hits him back. Doesn't quite finish him, but shouldn't be a big deal. Everyone's going to go for Ike if they can, is my guess. I am not worried for him for a second. Ike is going to handle things just fine. Beautiful. This clown show. Come on, hard. Can you do it? No damage. There you go. Well, at least he did it. Got some good EXP, too. Might be able to give him a level. Not this map, but, you know, next time when we get back and can use some bonus EXP. Gaming Hars levels is a very good idea when you can. Just try not to do it at full cost, because, man, you're going to rip through your bonus EXP like that. I think I showed that off pretty darn well. Hello, Feral 1. Ow. 1 whole damage? Yeah, I ain't gonna let that fly. Sorry. I almost expected him to Aether the Lagoose. That would have been hilarious. Ooh, another Lagoose. You're the one who actually hurts. Ooh, the miss. Oh, it may not be Aether, but man, it is a crit. Man, and he looks so good doing it, too. Phenomenal. Honestly, we might be able to game Ike a level. This guy again? Really? I mean, I know you like your short spear, but is it worth it? I guess to him it might be. Going for Jill, not a big issue, seeing as she's at full HP. She might miss, but not too worried. No, she's handling it. All right. Very nice. All right, cool. Ooh, Racing transforms. Very nice. Or I don't think you can get up there unless... Hold up. Oh, he's one away. Soren, shove Racing quick. We did it. Oh, this is the goofiest thing. Quick. Chant Har so he can get 1 kill. Alright, what do we got? Spear? I mean, regardless of what I do, it's going to be overkill, so just, I guess, use the Lagoose Lance. Sure. It looks cool, has good hit rate. I'm thinking it's a fine idea. If anything, I should have been using it already because of the Lagoose, but nah, whatever. Beautiful. And I guess, I don't know, move them up here. Sure. Ike, can you put this guy down finally? You have one use left. I guess you can't put him down. What turn is it? Turn 5? Yeah, we got time to spare. I was like, well, if it's something like, I don't know, like turn 12 or something, maybe I should hurry it up. But it's turn 5. I'm not worried. Ike will be just fine. And Oscar, oh, I can't get anyone up there. This is the one map that punishes you for using so many Cavalier units. But, oh well, it's fine. Missed, you could heal Marcia. Again, it's just a waste. Tanith, I guess, use your sword and take out, I mean, they're both kind of pathetic. Go for the guy who has a chance of hitting you? Sure. Why not? There you go. And then maybe I'll have Marcia go for the Wyvern Rider? Actually, I might be able to finish map this turn, because if I have Jill kill this guy, Marcia should be able to hit the other dude, and that's map. Also, oh my gosh, Jill can one-hit kill him. Sure, do 35 damage a hit. Why not? Don't mind Jill just casually doing 70, 70 damage in one round. It's cool. Very nice. Saves me a little bit of bonus EXP. And then Marcia, if you could do the honors, please finish off this guy. I like it. And there you go. Not a terrible map. Just be careful you don't throw people into the boulders, and again, so long as you don't get hit by like 3 or 4 of them, you should be fine. Not bad.
Is this the lot of them?
It looked like there were more of them from down there. Now we've got you! Eat rock! Eat rock. I'm pretty clever.
Eek! Above us, look out!
Need a hand?
Tibern, you came.
Well met, Rayson, and well met to the rest of you as well, warriors of Crimea.
How did you come to be here?
I thought I'd help you wipe out Daein.
That's good news for us, but has something happened? Why did you suddenly decide to help?
I asked for his aid. We must defeat King Daein. To that end, the more powerful we are, the better, yes?
So, that's the story, is it?
It's true that Rayson requested my aid. However, that's not the only reason that I'm here.
What is it?
In a moment. First, let us meet with the King of Lions. He waits for us at the foot of the mountain.
Understood. Come on, everyone. Let's get off this peak and take a rest at the bottom. King Kennegus, it's an honor to see you again.
First, let me offer you my congratulations. You've made quite the triumphant return, Princess Alencia.
Thank you. And allow me to express my gratitude for having the Kingdom of Gallia fighting at our side. Your presence fills me with strength.
During this short interim, you've managed to turn the tide of the war. To be honest, I'm quite surprised.
I didn't come this far on my own. My Lord Ike and his brave companions were with me. It was only with the support of many that I was able to return home.
Yes, my reports cover most of that. Everything that happened in Benyon and in Daein as well.
As to that, about Miss...
King Gallia, Princess Crimea. I apologize for interrupting the festivities, but there's something I must discuss with you. Would you gather over there?
This group contains the people who were at the heart of that last battle, correct?
Yes, it is.
What about those two children? Surely they weren't involved.
Children?
This is Soren. He's my tactician. And this is my sister, Mist. Before we begin this war council, there's something I need to share with all of you. It's a story that involves my parents as well. I've kept most of it from my sister, but I felt this would be a good chance for her to hear it, so I asked her to join us.
Understood. Go on.
It all begins when we meet Princess Alincia and escorted her into the forests of Gallia. And that is everything I know.
Father, is that how... Mom? That's not true, is it?
Mist, do you want to leave?
No, I'm alright. I'm alright. I'm just a little confused.
Mist.
That's the whole of it, eh?
So, this wasn't even just a dispute between Crimea and Daein. There was something else at play the entire time.
What could King Ashnar's ultimate goal possibly be? He has risked everything, even surrendering his own country.
20 years ago, even before he became king, he tried to release the Dark God from within the medallion. However, he was thwarted by the actions of Grail and Elena.
What manner of being is this Dark God? What would happen if it were freed from its prison?
I fear the world would once again be beset by natural calamity, much like it was 800 years ago. At that time, all the world save Tellius was drowned beneath the seas.
That is a true story. I thought it nothing more than a fable.
We have living proof, Goldoa's King Daein. He and 2 other heroes fought alongside the goddess herself to defeat the Dark One.
King Goldoa was one of the legendary heroes, but he's still alive.
The Black Dragon King is a living fossil and as stubborn as anything alive. He's been trying to control the rest of us for years, and he always says the same thing. Do not fan the flames of strife. As long as Laurent's medallion exists, you must never begin a war that engulfs the entire continent.
Never begin a war? It's possible. Perhaps there's more than one way for the Dark God to gain its freedom.
Oh, aren't you the clever one? That's just what the Black Dragon King says. Yet, the truth of that is unknown. There's a war going on right now, but the Dark God's nowhere in sight, is it?
Could it be? I think I may finally know Ashnard's intentions.
Really?
King Goldoa said that a conflict which engulfs the entire continent would free the Dark God from the medallion. Let us assume that the war would have such an effect on the medallion no matter where it was or who possessed it. And let's also assume that the King of Daein thinks this as well. I can hear him now. Where is the tinder for the blaze I need? The answer to this question proved to be an easy one, yet he had to find a way to test his theory. So, he attacked neighboring Crimea. It had to be Crimea. Benyon was too big, too powerful. Daein would have lost. Crimea, however, is a country known more for its scholarship than its military strength. Daein probably felt that a surprise invasion would let them win, while taking minimal casualties themselves, and they were right. Crimea was easy prey. King Ramon was also friendly toward Laguz. I imagine that this, too, influenced Daein's decision. If things went well, the conflict would be enough to engulf Crimea's ally, Gallia, and the fires would spread. First Crimea, then Gallia, and eventually Benyon as well. Daein's power would increase, and strife and discord would spread across the land, eventually reaching the lost medallion.
So, you believe King Daein's goal is to awaken the Dark God after all?
At the very least, It is one of his ambitions. There can be no mistaking that.
Which means that our plan to attack him at the capital fits right into his strategy, doesn't it? It's the trigger he needs to break the Dark God's bonds. Even if that's true, we can't stop now. This war's gone too far for that.
We have to smash Daein to end its menace once and for all. We bury every one of them and finish it.
Agreed. That's the only plan that makes any sense.
If only we had the medallion with us. What is it, Rayson? Is there a way to avoid all of this? We, that is, the descendants of Laran, we have a gift. Through the power of the Slumber Galder, we have the ability to suppress the chaotic energies of the Dark God in the medallion. So, even if a massive battle occurred, if it were in my possession, I might be able to.
I'm so sorry. It's because of my carelessness that the medallion was lost in the first place.
Mist, I told you that it wasn't your fault, didn't I?
But you were never careless, Mist. I know. You kept the medallion next to you at all times. You told me it was a keepsake of your mother's, and you always took good care of it, didn't you? That's why it's not your fault. So please, don't punish yourself anymore, all right? Princess Alencia.
She's right. And besides, the Dark God could be released no matter where the medallion is, so it's nothing to worry about.
Thank you, Ranulph.
All right, it's about time for you to hear what I have to say. Rayson.
Yes?
I'm sorry.
Huh? For what?
Leanne's been kidnapped. It may have been by Daein's hand.
That can't be. Why would Leanne be taken? The release Galder can only be sung by the girl Altina, right?
But Ashnart doesn't know that.
Oh no.
What a mess. Nothing can ever be clear and simple, can it? So yeah, things have taken a very poor turn for us. Although we've reunited with the forces of Gallia and are on our way to crush Daein, things certainly aren't looking good. Next time we play Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, we'll see just how the story unfolds. As always, I'm Brad. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.